5, 4,
Four,
3,
three,
2,
two, 1, go.
Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Honest to God podcast, episode 14.
14.
Almost forgot, bro. We just talked about it. Episode 14. We apologize that we coming late this week, man. We know we letting our 15 million listeners down, but man, it's a holiday. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cats got stuff going on, so we still coming though. We still coming with the smoke. Episode 14, man. DJ Augustin. It's a
Bro,
DJ
I told
Augustin
you,
episode.
bro. You gonna have to go Fitsmagic over DJ Augustin.
DJ
bro.
Augustin, bro. He the best number 14 we got to offer right now. He played for like 14 different teams too. Cat made a league. He went on a league tour.
DJ Augustin, is he still in the league, man?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's Fitsmagic then, bro. Well, they gotta share that slot, bro. They gotta share that slot.
All right, both. Episode 14, man. Y'all know what it is. Got the homies in the building once again. Malk over here with the WWE shirt,
you know,
man.
gotta take it back.
And the fresh cut, boy.
Yeah, you
I
know.
see you
Cut,
in
though.
there.
Boy.
I see you in here.
The fresh
Matter of
cut.
fact, Malk, man.
How are you guys?
I'm giving you today.
How are you guys? How are you guys?
Malk definitely came with that smoke last week, bro. He was calling cats bozos. He was angry off rip again. So, man, Malk gets the libs off rip, bro. How you feel, man? You got the West Side libs today.
I feel good, man. You know, we just taking a pod to the next level, and it's like therapeutic for all of us. So,
Next
you know,
level,
sometimes
man.
cats is gonna be called bozos. Sometimes they
Hey.
won't.
Bozos.
If you offended him by being called a bozo, he probably talking about you.
Yeah.
How are you guys? How are you guys?
That boy Mark said, going into age 30, I'm calling it like I see it, bro.
Got
The
to.
older you get, the less you care, bro. My grandparents, bro, they so rude sometimes. I'm like, y'all can't just be saying
Bro.
stuff like this to people. Like, they just don't care.
Imagine the stuff my 96-year-old grandpa be into, bro.
Oh, yeah, he been through it all.
Bro, he don't care what he talking about.
Bro, he's been alive since the early 1900s, bro. He lived through it all. The Depression,
That's
Crazy,
nuts.
Like, what you gonna tell him?
World
man?
War II, like,
Yeah, bro. Like, you can't tell me nothing,
can't tell
bro.
me nothing,
you just,
bro.
Like, yeah, you
Civil
right,
rights
Pop.
movement.
Like, you gotta tell me. All you can say is, yeah, you right, Pop.
yeah,
Yep,
you got
right.
nothing to
Probably
teach him.
right. You probably right.
You're right.
It ain't nothing you could teach a cat with that age and that type of knowledge and experience. Who's next? We got the boy Denis in here, looking swole,
good?
man, with the tight
man.
t-shirt on.
Hey, man, I had to throw it on, man, because I had my taco meat out a little bit.
Oh,
So I had to throw a shirt on for the
Show the taco
video.
in the pod, bro.
I was
Show the
relaxing,
taco meat.
bro.
No shame.
Nah, I'm good, bro. It's a quiet week, man. I like quiet weeks.
Quiet week, low key.
Quiet
I
weeks,
feel it.
man.
I feel it.
Right.
Last but not least, we got the boy Carlin in here with another dub last night.
Big dog.
Squad.
Big dog. Coach of the
Big
year.
up. Coach of the year. Hey,
Next Bill Belichick in the making.
Right, though.
hey, these
Mike
cats was
Tomlin, the
talking.
next Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, let me get that Mike Tomlin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cats out here talking trash before the game. It did not go well.
It never goes well. It usually don't, man. Congrats with another win. Your boys, they 2-0,
bro.
right? Or 3-0? 2-0?
Nah, it's 2-0. It's 2-0.
2-0.
We speaking 3-0 in the existence.
Y'all gonna be 3-0 next week, man. By the next time we
right.
talk, y'all gonna be 3-0. Them boys coming for the undefeated season, man.
Hey, the COVID chip.
Sincerely. How y'all feeling, man? How was y'all week? What's the temperature like out here, man? Y'all good?
Good, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, quiet week, man. Sometimes you just need a quiet week, bro.
Yeah.
It's just relaxing. kind of clearing your head, getting ready for the next week, man. But I'm good this week, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to pod.
It was a low key week, not a lot happening, man. But you know, sometimes, like you said, it's good to just chill and low key. Yeah, man.
Yeah, our school's opening up this week, so I don't know what that's gonna look like.
Oh, first weekend.
First week of school. We gonna see.
Gonna see.
We gonna see. I heard these kids is real in the field. I said, all right.
We'll find out.
Oh yeah, that's the first week of your new at your new school too, though. Mm-hmm. So it's a whole different vibe. Plus vibe, COVID,
bro. A whole different vibe.
Plus the COVID.
Carlin can't wait to slam a kid, bro. I can tell.
Hey, he looked like he been hitting shoulders heavy this week.
Right.
Crazy.
Can't wait for somebody.
Only shoulders.
You're gonna be in there like a linebacker, just waiting.
What y'all say?
Waiting for the fight to break out.
Bro,
Pull my mask down. Say it again. Say it again.
I know kids don't try you though, Carlin, bro. I know kids ain't trying you out there though, bro.
They haven't yet.
You too buff, bro. You too buff for them to try you, dog.
Hey, Denis, bro, you know how them kids at Vision Quest was. They ain't care how buff.
Nah, they didn't care. Yeah, they didn't care, bro.
They might actually want to try you more if you buff, just to test you out.
just to see where you at.
Just to see. Hey, tell them try Jesus. Not me.
I throw hands, boy.
Cause I throw hands.
Definitely how we used to be feeling that Vision Quest, bro.
You had to be on your guard, bro. 24/7. Cat'll sneak up on you. You have to be plotting on your downfall.
Bro, that's a crazy way to live a life at a job, though, bro.
It is, bro. It's
Having to
wild.
watch your back. Kids was knocking staff out, bro.
Bro, that was a tough time in my life, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man. Let's get into the Honesty Awards, man.
You be repping. You everywhere. You out here in the mud. You know what I'm saying? You brave. And I respect that, man. Keep winning.
Yep. Honesty Awards, man. Y'all know what it is. It's the point in the show where we highlight people who showed some integrity, showed, honesty, stood up for what's right. So I'll kick it off today, man. I had to do some research this week, man. It wasn't a whole lot to go off of, but what I did find out is that here in Atlanta, this week is Black-Owned Restaurant Week, which is just like a week where they highlight Black-owned restaurants. And so I wanted to highlight them and the founders. Their names are Warren Luckett, Phelan Farrell, and Derek Robinson. Young guys, from what I understand, and they started it a couple years back after the Michael Brown situation in Ferguson. And just to kind of like bring some light to the Black community, you know what I mean, and shed some positive light on stuff that's going on with all the negativity around it. So I think that's a good time, especially for this week as well, with everything still going on. You know what I mean. So if you're in the Atlanta area, make sure you go out and support Black-owned restaurants. Dope. You know what I mean. Shout out to them. That's the first Honesty Award.
Hey, let me ask you this, Taylor. So I know down in Cincinnati, they used to have this thing called Taste of Cincinnati. Do they got something out in Atlanta where like you can go through and all the restaurants have like vendors set up so that you can try different stuff?
They normally do. I heard they normally do have a Taste of Atlanta where it's like a whole bunch of different vendors. But this year, I think they canceled it this year with everything going on.
Yeah.
But the Black-owned Restaurant Week is still going on, so that's a good thing, man. Good for especially smaller, you know what I mean, locally owned businesses with everything going on, COVID and the racial tension. So just a good time for that, man. So I wanted to highlight that, shout them out. I think I got one more I want to give out, but I'm gonna wait to the end because it might be a transition point. So anybody else got Honesty Awards this week? What we got?
Yeah, I got one. I want to shout out my company, Liberty Mutual, man. So over this past few months, They've been heavy on diversity and inclusion. So this next 8 weeks, I think we're in week 3 now. Every week is like a huddle where they share a video just like talking about racism, diversity, and inclusion. And this week the one was about talking about Black Wall Street and everything that happened. A lot of people don't know the history of Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? How it was set up and how it was basically destroyed. So for them to bring that to light, I mean, we don't get that in history books. We don't really get that stuff in school. We don't get it and that type of stuff. But to learn that type of information on your job, man, I think that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Really, and it really brings a sense of community and togetherness because people are educating one another, and now that can put you in a more of an empathetic position as to why people feel the way they feel. So I just wanted to shout out my company for sure.
Shout out Liberty Mutual. That's dope. It's good to see a lot of these companies like stepping up and doing stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I seen people posting different things on Facebook. I think your wife posted something about Delta that did something for a black lady who was being like discriminated against or something. I read the story, and they gave her like a free flight or something like that, which is,
Dang.
I mean, it's like stuff like that goes a long way. You know what I mean? Like for a big company like Delta or like Liberty Mutual, like those are major corporations in the United States. Like, I don't know, makes us feel like we're moving in the right direction, man.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what, bro? Sometimes you can only start with the people that you can touch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for them to take the initiative to really want to touch employees and educate employees, I think that's dope because at the end of the day, you got people that you work with every day that may not ever understand where you're coming from, but there's a lot of people that's willing to learn, and it just makes everybody so much closer, bro. So I rock with it heavy.
Definitely, bro. We talked about that last week. Like, control what you can control. Like, if you can affect the people around you, then man, go for it. Don't worry about the people whose minds you can't change, but you know, focus on what you can do. So,
Yes,
Right.
I like that, man. Super dope. Shout out again, Liberty Mutual. Malk and Carlin, y'all got any honesty awards today?
Nah.
I got one.
All right.
Just give a shout out to my oldest. It was his birthday yesterday.
Hey, Lil Malk.
shout out to Lil Malk.
Shout out Lil Malk, man.
Hey.
Godson. Happy birthday, Lil Malk.
Happy
Just
birthday,
turned
Lil
8.
Monk.
It's his Kobe year, so I told him he got to get his shots up. You can't be out here playing around. So.
Word.
I remember when he was born, bro. Like, we was there when he was born.
He was there.
Yeah, bro. I just
crazy.
got a picture not too long ago, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Man.
So,
Time flies,
8
bro.
years ago, it made me feel old, man.
right. And it just made me happy as a dad, just kind of seeing him like, I know he's only 8, but just seeing him be a leader. You know what I'm saying? When he's in a group with his group of his friends, he kind of like don't do what everybody else doing. He kind of do his own thing. So it's kind of like.
Let me ask you this, Malk. So my son is just now. He's turning 15 months, so he's young.
Right.
But like, what age? I don't know. What age did you enjoy the most, or is it getting better like the older he gets?
I think the older he gets, I was just talking to Rachel about this. Like when they babies, it's kind of like, man, they just cry. You know what I'm saying? You change yeah. But now he getting older, so he's like, Dad, come outside. I want to get some shot. Or Dad, I need help reading. I need help. It's kind of like, this is kind of what I, wanted as a father. So it's kind of, you can be there for these times. So
somebody told me like all parents kind of like they get sad seeing their kid grow up, but the happiness that they're like that the next age gives them like overrides the sadness.
Right.
I feel like that's true so far for me.
Yeah.
Like I do miss, the super young days, but like the older he gets, I'm like, man, this kid is more and more enjoyable.
Yeah, y'all gonna see the milestone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see like, oh man, I remember he couldn't do this. Now he doing this on his own. So.
Kids grow fast, bro. Like they learn so quick. It's almost scary. Like I gotta watch what I do around this cat because he picks stuff up so quick. Like
Right.
I be conscious now. Like the music I listen to in the car and stuff. Like I don't want this cat just learning words. Like saying them at school.
Hey, he gonna be at school doing the ad libs like boop 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 boop.
Yo, imagine that. He 3.5 outside with the Griselda lips.
That's hilarious, bro. Shout out Lil Mout, man. Happy birthday to the young bull.
Happy birthday, Lil
Love
Mout.
you, man. Got the dreads coming in. Boys getting
He on his Carlin
Coming
right
for
now.
me.
Yeah.
Coming for me.
Yeah, Carlin. Give him a couple years, he gonna be almost where you at.
Right.
Yeah, man. I got one. I guess this is an honesty award. It's more so just a talking point that I came across this week. I was watching that interview with Kanye West and Nick Cannon. Did y'all happen to catch that?
I did not.
I ain't get to
heard
watch
about
it.
it though. I heard about it though.
It was, man, Kanye said some good stuff on there, bro. And the reason I wanted to bring it up is because we talked about it like a couple weeks back when when Kanye shared his stance on like abortion. And he came on Nick Cannon's show and basically like doubled down on it. And he came with facts, bro. So I guess I would say regardless of like your stance on it, you can't really negate these facts. And I just feel like I got to give Kanye an honesty award because for somebody in the community that he's in, like the African American community, to be able to like go against what people tell him he should be for and have a reason for it and do his own research, like that's honest. You feel me? Whether or not you agree with it.
Hey, so can you talk a little bit about it? Cause I don't know what he said.
So
Yeah.
he was on Nick Cannon. He came on and somehow the topic got brought up of abortion, and he basically said, "Yo, abortion is genocide of the black community."
Okay.
And Nick Cannon was like, explain further, and he came with facts, bro. He said Margaret Sanger, who is the founder of Planned Parenthood, was a devout racist who was committed to basically limiting the African American community in America, like limiting the numbers, the population basically of African Americans by strategically placing these Planned Parenthood places in minority neighborhoods, right? So then he came with the facts. He said, yo, like if you want to negate this, you could try, but he said, look it up. 80% of Planned Parenthood places are in minority neighborhoods. 80%. Then he went on and he talked about the number of black babies that were aborted. He said 22.5 million black babies have been aborted in the past 50 years, bro. 22.5 million. So to put that even more in context, he went on, he said 1,000 black babies are aborted every day. And even more context than that, he talked about, so I guess the CDC even acknowledged that abortion is the #1 killer of black people. So abortion kills more than HIV, homicide, diabetes, accidents, cancer, and heart disease combined. Which I don't know, it's just nuts if you think about it.
That
So
is nuts.
Yeah.
again, wherever you stand on it, if you believe, well, they're not babies yet, they're not living organisms yet, you still can't argue with these numbers. Like the fact is, if abortion didn't happen, there would be 22 million more black people in the United States. You know what I mean? Which I don't know how the numbers break down, but I would think that would put African Americans up there, like not even in the minority no more. You know what I mean? So when you think about the big picture of it, it makes sense. And that's all I'm saying. So I ain't gonna tell somebody how they should believe or how they should, you know what I mean? But I do think that deserves some recognition. Like he did his research.
I got one more stat for you, bro.
All right, let's
It's
hear it.
irrefutable. 100% of the people who are for abortion have not been aborted.
That's a fact.
Every time.
Right.
Every time.
So then, I mean, Nick Cannon even said, well, what about the people who say, that you as a man, like, you can't really speak on this. This isn't, you're not allowed to have an opinion on this because it's not your body. And I don't know, bro. Like, we could talk about this if y'all feel comfortable. I just feel like,
let's talk about it, bro.
I don't know that it's fair, bro, to say that, because yeah, we're not the ones carrying the baby, but the fact of the matter is, like, that's my child too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just don't know, bro. Like, this one of my favorite shows, which is kind of like a guilty pleasure because this show is terrible, bro, to be honest. But Shameless, bro, that's my show.
Shameless is
so
wild.
Entertaining, bro. It's so entertaining.
It is,
if you get offended easily, do not watch this show. But I was just watching it, and Lip had got his girlfriend pregnant, and she was kind of like debating on whether she's gonna have the baby or not, and he was like trying to ask her, and she was like, it's not up to you, like, you have nothing to do with this. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I don't know if that's fair, man. Like, it's his child too, you know what I mean?
If you have nothing to do with it, then, like, when it comes to child support, I have nothing to do with it. Dave Chappelle said that in the stand-up.
Yeah, that
bro.
was just thinking.
I ain't coming for them libs next week. Might as well give them to him.
I mean, I feel like that's a touchy subject, but I'm with Carlin on that though. Like, I mean, like, if you gonna make the decision for the man, y'all can't come to a decision together, then I don't feel like you should be held accountable no matter which way it go if you can't be involved in the choice.
That's a good point. Because if the baby is born and the father ain't there, they getting killed. And rightfully so. But
exactly.
You know what I mean? If you don't got a say, and if it ain't your child to begin with, from what they believe, then
and it ain't your
fair.
body.
It ain't fair. Yeah.
Yeah. That's always gonna be a touchy subject, bro. I don't care how long people talk about it. That's gonna be a subject that I don't think people ever gonna be on the same page with, bro.
Probably not, bro.
Because it's so much that go into it. Of course, it's two different parties. It's a man and a woman. It all boils down to me as to when the person got pregnant, like, what was your plan? Like, you know what I'm saying? What was your plan going into it? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna lay down with another person, then you gotta expect some type of consequence behind that.
Yeah. Right.
So if you gotta deal with that consequence, why not deal with that consequence together though? Like,
yeah.
In a supporting way, like, all right, well, this is what I want, this is what you want. Let's figure out a way that we can move on though, and still consider each other in this. Like, I don't think it should be, well, it's my body, you don't have a say. Like, that's trash, bro. Like, that's how we get so many deadbeat fathers and deadbeat mothers and that type of thing, because everybody wants to just be selfish in the way that they think, and that's not cool, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and they don't ever think about the kid.
That's the main point.
Exactly.
Like, why is it about you? Why is it about your body? Why is it not about this kid?
Right.
That's a good point.
That's selfish.
I mean, that's the main, and that should be the main discussion. Like, it's not about you or me. It's about the child. So,
right.
I mean, we all on the same page. This might have been a good topic to talk about with the lady guest on here, but because I know, you know, we all men, but I don't know, bro. I feel like we have the right to say, like, you know what I mean? If my wife was pregnant and she was like, I'm thinking about getting an abortion, like, I want to have a say in that. You know what I mean? Or if I got a girl pregnant before I was married, like, it could have happened to any of us. But you know what I mean? In all honesty, like, I still want to have a say. I don't want it to just be like, oh, this is my body. Like, you don't matter. Like, because if that child is born, he has my DNA. Like, that's like, and that was the thing, like, he was talking about on the show. Like, this is a funny example, but he was like, if you do have him, I want to be in his life. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? So,
right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Kanye brought that fire, man. I had to give him a shout out today. If y'all ain't see that interview, definitely go check it out. He's kind of all over the place like Kanye normally is, but you know, but that part is really good, and he says some other really good stuff too. So check out that interview, whether you agree with it or not. I would like to hear y'all thoughts, and yo, hit us up if y'all got different thoughts. Like I'm open to hearing it all. Like
Yeah, I want to hear
definitely.
people's opinions about it.
yeah, for sure. Another thing is like when it comes to that, like people feel like, I don't know. It's, obviously it's a political thing. If you're a Democrat, you have to be for abortion. If you're Republican, you got to be against it. And it's like I do see both sides because somebody was explaining this to me the other day. Like, Democrats are for abortion because, sometimes they feel like it's needed because the baby is not gonna be taken care of or they're not gonna get what they need. And Republicans are like, no, you can't abort the baby, but we're not really gonna give you any assistance in, you know what I mean, and raising the kids. So it's like they're both wrong. But I don't know, man.
But then the responsibility falls on the system in both cases, when it should really fall on the parents.
Dang, Carlin is coming with
Carlin is
That's a fact.
But it's facts.
We
though.
just take.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of everybody taking the responsibility out of people's hands.
Yeah,
like nobody's responsible or accountable for their own actions.
That's a good point.
And that's a whole different conversation, bro. That's a whole different conversation.
I ain't mad at that at all, bro. I ain't mad at that take
That's a
at all.
good point.
Yeah,
That's a
for
very
sure.
good point. Right.
Well, man, I don't got much more on that topic if y'all don't.
Now Carlin hit all the main points. You and Carlin.
Carlin sounded like he was ready for that. Like,
Yeah, like he already knew. Like he already knew what he already knew what we was about to talk about today.
I feel strongly about it. That's all.
Yeah.
I got a kid, so it's like,
Yeah.
I can't see somebody like taking that away from me.
Yeah,
That's like ripping my heart out my chest.
Right.
yeah.
Well,
yeah, it definitely make you look different at things like that when you got a kid. It make you look different. Look at a lot of
At a
things.
lot of
differently,
things,
man.
A lot of things.
Like, a
Right.
lot. But yeah, bro. Carlin, what other smoke you got for us, man?
Oh man,
Hey, bro.
oh man,
You know I'm not done.
not again.
you know he got something in the
Not
tuck.
again.
Hey, bro. I always come with something like super heavy, but today I got something light for y'all.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
My unpopular opinion, that may be a popular opinion, I don't know. But the movie Friday is overrated. Friday is overrated.
All of our black fans just left, bro.
Hey, Carlin, not today, bro.
Yeah, not.
Not today, bro.
No.
Hey, Carlin, I can't lie, bro. I've said the same thing, but I feel wrong saying it. I feel like I'm out of place. But that movie is not that good, bro. Like if we being honest,
Bro, it's funny, bro.
Yeah,
it's funny though, bro. Like, I mean, what kind of movie
Is it?
What kind of movie is it supposed to be?
it has a couple, bro. We all quote the same parts, bro. It's like 5 parts that everybody quotes in that movie that's funny. And it's like,
I don't think it's a good movie. I think it was a moment in time.
okay,
And then it got re-brought up when everybody was saying bye Felicia. And that kind of ruined it further for me.
bro. These kids don't even know what "Bye Felicia" means. When they brought it up, they ain't even know like.
They ain't even know Felicia was a real
They ain't
person.
even know that. Oh, that's Felicia. They didn't know who that was.
Right.
Bye Felicia. Oh my! It got out of hand.
Yeah,
But bro, I think Friday After Next was the better movie.
I would agree.
Friday After Next is the last one with
That's
Cat
the-
Williams, right?
No, that's still what. Friday After Next is with Mike Epps.
It's Friday.
Mike
It's
Epps.
next Friday and then Friday After Next.
Next Friday
Next
is
Friday,
what I'm
my
talking
fault.
about. Then.
You're right. Yeah,
Next
it was
Friday.
Next
That's the
Friday.
second. Yeah.
Because Friday After
Next Friday is the funniest one.
I mean, it should be though. It should be better than the first one though.
It was much better written and much better put. Like, I guess that's my thing about Friday. Like, it ain't really about nothing, bro. It's about this dude. Ice Cube gets fired. He's sitting around smoking weed, like, and then him and Debo fight at the end. Like that's the whole movie. Like, it don't really got no plot to it. It's just random.
Hey, I
funny
love
stuff.
that movie, bro.
Yeah, I
Every
do
time
too.
it's on, I'm watching that.
I watch it every single
Shout
time.
out to John Singleton, bro.
Right.
I mean, to each his own. It's decent.
I'm watching Next Friday over that one
Yeah.
every time.
Me too. I think Next Friday is definitely better, but
I think Mike Epps was a funnier like co-star than Chris Tucker.
ooh, that's a tough one though. I like Chris Tucker.
No. I'm with you, bro.
Yeah.
Mike Epps killed his role on Friday or next Friday and Friday after next versus Chris Tucker. It's a different level of comedy there though. Yeah. Like it's a different era of comedy. It's a different type of. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't compare the two, but if we are, yeah, I'm with you on that.
How would you not? How would you not compare the two? Hey.
Because, it's just different to me, bro.
I feel like Chris Tucker is more mainstream comedy, and Mike Epps is more hood comedy.
Yeah,
I do agree there too.
Yeah.
I think he was a better fit because the whole Rush Hour series is funny.
Yeah,
that was really commercial though.
All the Rush Hour movies were really good though. Like he did a way better. To me, he was a way better actor in those movies than he was in Friday. Like he definitely was on a different level. But Friday Lightweight put Chris Tucker on the map though. Like what movies was he on before that?
He was just doing
stand up.
I think. Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Do y'all think Friday get a lot of like acclaim because it was one of the first like black directors, black writers, black producers? You know what I'm saying? Like, while we hold it in high esteem because of those reasons.
It's one of those it's one of those staples for sure.
Yeah. It's a staple.
Like Harlan said, it was a moment in time, but
it's like a black Adam Sandler movie.
Adam Sandler.
That same crew stayed together for all those movies.
Happy Gilmore is my stuff though, bro.
Yo, this
Adam Sandler's still making funny movies too, bro.
Adam Sandler ain't funny to me, bro.
I like Adam Sandler.
I be like, yo, this ain't it.
I got the dad jokes. He gotta go.
I'm kind of with you, Mal. I'm kind of with you.
Bro,
they just don't do it for me no more.
Funny though. It don't even always just be like he's a comedic character. It's like the stuff that's going on in some of his movies. You be like, bro, what? like, bro. I was watching the one on Netflix when his daughter was getting married, bro. The funniest part to me is just the old dude with no legs. They carrying him around everywhere.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Bro, go watch that joint.
I ain't seen that either.
Y'all ain't never seen it?
Nah,
bro,
I don't be watching no new Adam Sandler movies.
I think it's called something after something. But it's a wedding movie with him and Chris Rock, bro. It's hilarious.
I'll peep it out.
I just didn't want to watch it.
Peep it.
And then Chris
Rock.
I just don't be.
Adam Sandler and Chris Rock turns you off? Like,
I was just like, nah.
Give it a shot. If you ain't got nothing to do, bro, just give it a shot. I'm telling you, gonna be entertained, bro. From the start to the finish, bro.
I got like 5 minutes into Uncut Diamonds.
I told you, bro, that was Dookie, bro. That was the most Dookie movie in history, bro.
It's the way it was recorded. Like, it looked like a low budget film,
Uncut
bro.
Diamonds. That's the Sandler joint?
No, Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. It's the one with KG. It's like a serious movie. It's not a funny one, but it's like, it's weird, bro. It loses your interest because of the way. I feel like the story would have been cool if it was executed better. Like, that mug was low key trash. But yeah, hey, I do got an unpopular opinion, bro. This is gonna be a bomb I'm about to drop on y'all. Since we talking about.
Oh man.
That's my opinion.
Oh man. Not again.
Since we talking about movies, bro, and we talking about actors, bro, my unpopular opinion is that Michael B. Jordan is not that good of an actor.
And I'm with you,
bro. After my dude passed, after Chadwick passed, I went back. You know, I had to go back and watch Black Panther.
Right,
bro. Michael B. Jordan was blowing the movie for me, bro. I'm like, bruh, Michael B. Jordan is, bruh. Here's my take. Michael B. Jordan gets great roles in great movies. He don't execute them joints that great, bro. Cause Killmonger was, bruh, somebody else could have played Killmonger better than him.
I'm with you, bro.
He's just a young up-and-coming black actor just in the spot. Like he's a good-looking guy. Household name, bro.
He's a good-looking guy.
Hey, look, my wife love this cat, bro, but I've been had that thought. Like, this cat ain't crushing roles for real, bro. He's not really crushing roles.
He got the good looks. He got the muscles. You know what I mean? He's a young black guy, and they like, man, this is him. This is the guy for the role. bro, he's getting great roles. He's getting Creed. He's getting, you know what I mean? He got Killmonger. But, and I think I cut it the first time, but I ain't say nothing. But the next, when I went back and watched it, I'm like, yo, the scene where him and King T'Challa meet for the first time, he's like, my name is this, that. I don't need a week. I could do it now. I'm like, bro, you sound like, it sound like he was trying so hard. Like, when you could tell somebody is acting, it's like, it's bad acting to me.
I like Michael B in more authentic roles though. Like I loved him in Fruitvale Station. I loved him in The Wire, Up and Coming, bro. Like I like him in a more authentic type of role versus trying to be something different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, but that's what make people good actors is when they able to adapt. But yeah, I ain't mad at that opinion.
He wasn't able to adapt to that, bro. I went back, I'm like, bro, this dude is like blowing it for me. Like, is this your king? Yeah. I thought that was gonna be super unpopular, man. Kind of disappointed.
It's probably definitely unpopular to the listeners though.
Right.
Some of them gonna be like, man, you tripping, boy.
Right. How y'all feel about switching gears? How y'all feel about Joe Budden leaving Spotify? Have y'all read into that story? Yeah.
So I just heard whatever he was talking about on the podcast that they was coming up on their last episode, but he actually left already.
No, not. I mean, he's finishing out his contract, but he's not re-signing.
Oh yeah. I ain't mad at it, bro. Right. I mean, I don't care what nobody say about Joe, bro. This cat be thinking this stuff out though, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Like all the money that podcast made for Spotify, all of the different doors that are open for other podcasts.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a dollar amount ain't worth the.
You gotta know your worth, bro.
Ain't worth it, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that, bro. If you know your worth and you good and you could say, all right, look, I could walk away from this. I mean, we will take that offer, Spotify. You know what I'm saying? We did it last week.
Whatever
like,
y'all
we will
offer
take
them,
that.
I'll take
like,
it.
We will sign on the line today. Like, we will get there signed today. But at the same time, for somebody that started podcasting in a time when it was really just getting up and running, and then you got the number one podcast. Like, man, sometimes money, sometimes the cash value of it right now ain't worth the signing, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, go ahead, Mal.
And the craziest part, just listening to them, they said they wanted like a 360, like they wanted everything.
Bro. Yeah, they were gonna offer more, but they were gonna take everything.
Like everything.
And he was like, nah. So to me, and people are killing him, like Charlemagne and them, like Joe blows every deal he gets in, and Joe is like, Charlemagne, that's because I know the worth of myself and of my show. Like, you work for iHeart. Like, Charlemagne, as much money as he gets, like, he's an employee at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, he got his book and all that stuff. Like, he's doing good, but when it comes to, like, his voice and his, you know, his talk show, like, he's employed.
And he like built that, like Charlemagne built that, like for real.
Yeah, but he still don't own it. That was Joe's point.
That's
like, you built something for them and they own you. He's like, I'm not gonna do that. And he was talking about it, like, go back and listen to that episode if y'all ain't heard it yet. It's real good because he was talking about how they was doing him wrong. Like, they didn't give him their pay raise that they were supposed to get for hitting a certain number of listeners. Like, these cats, Spotify was bringing celebrities in to start podcasts and stuff, thinking that it was gonna take off. And Joe Budden and them were still going number one, bro. Like, over all them, Amy Schumer, somebody else, I forget who it was. And I'm just like, and at the end of the day, they giving these celebrities more than they giving me, and I'm the one who paved the way for this podcast thing.
Right.
Bro, the culture needs people like Joe Budden, bro.
Yeah. Yes, bro.
And the culture needs people like Charlemagne. We need people that's gonna get a check and go to work every day. We need people that's gonna create the lane and set the ceilings.
That's a good point, bro.
I think it's good though, bro, because I mean, we need somebody that's gonna challenge the system. Because if somebody's always accepting everything, then who's gonna reach the max potential and open up open up the doorway for us to come through that zone and get what we deserve. You know
That's a
what I'm
great
saying?
point, bro. That's a great point, and that's why I wanted to talk about this, because I think it was a great example what Joe did, because he's saying like, yeah, y'all give me more money, but I'm not about to just take y'all money and let y'all just control everything I have and give up ownership to my whole, you know what I mean? And it also translates to the music industry and the artists, bro, because if you think about it, bro, a lot of these young artists are coming up and they signing quick deals because these labels are offering them crazy amounts of money that they never seen in their life before. So they like, yeah, I'm signing my name, not even knowing what they signing. And a lot of these deals are 360 deals, which are trash, which need to be eliminated, because you sign a 360 deal, bro, nothing you do is yours.
Yeah.
Like, everything you do is owned by them. If you want to do a commercial, if you want to do a YouTube video, whatever, bro, like, they own it all. And they come to these cats like, yo, we'll give you $300,000 signing bonus. You know what I mean? If you sign the rights of all this over to us. And it's like, you know what I mean? So, but in general, the culture is uneducated on that stuff.
Yeah.
So people like Joe, like you said, who come in like, yo, we not about to just take your hand out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we did this for y'all. Like, if y'all ain't coming with the right price, and he, you know, Joe got a lot of other stuff going on. He got Pull Up. He got, you know what I mean, the State of the Culture. Even Rory and them got other stuff they doing. They was gonna take all their stuff, bro. Like Duce Palooza, and they like, nah. So
Nah.
I don't know, man. I think the culture needs to take notes, bro.
I mean, bro, and even look at talking sports, like Scottie Pippen, that deal that he was in, man. Some cats are just taking the deal because they gotta eat. They want to see their family eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you hungry, then you gonna take what's on the plate. You know what I'm saying? But for somebody like Joe, who already sound like that, he's wealthy. He's still getting money from different angles. He don't gotta settle for that because he's not hungry. He's
been in it before though. Like he's done that before and he's learned.
Right.
So I do get it, but my advice to people and to artists or creatives in general, it would be, for one, if you could do it on your own and own everything you do that.
That's better.
If you have to, if you do have to sign a contract, understand that all contracts are negotiable. Yeah. Because they need you at the end of the day. Like, they want you for your talent or for your creativity, because it's going to benefit them. Right. So the ball is in your court. Don't just sign something without reading it. And if you don't understand it, get a lawyer to read it, or get somebody who understands it, get an agent, because at the end of the day, you can negotiate your contract. You know what I mean? If it ain't on your terms, negotiate that mug. And if they say no, they say no. That's the worst they could do. Right. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, the people who are really, really ascending above like the rest are the people who are like building their own empire. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, if we look at the elite rappers right now, like, we always talk about the three elite rappers, Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. All three of them are building their own empire. You know what I mean? Drake got Dreamville, Kendrick got TDE, Drake got OVO. Like, these guys are not
Cole
just
got Dreamville.
Yeah, Cole got Dreamville, my bad. Kendrick got TDE. So it's like, they're not just, I mean, yeah, Cole signed to, Rock Nation. Drake signed to Young Money when he first came out, but they didn't settle for just like, oh, I'm just gonna sign this deal and make money. They had bigger vision.
Right.
So, like, at the end of the day, they know that not only they gonna be set, but their kids gonna be set. Like, it's generational wealth. That's the type of stuff that Jay talks about in 444. So I just think it's lessons to be learned, man, for these artists. Because unfortunately, I don't know if I see a lot of these young artists doing that, like, having that type of ambition. I feel like they just going after the quick money. And, I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with that if you need it, but I would just say, like, set your bar higher. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to own it at some point.
Right. And as I said, it's everything works together, man. There's going to be people that should take the offer right off the table. There's some people that need to push for a little bit more, and there's some people that's creating the offer. So it's like it's just like in business, man. You have your investors, you have your owners. you have your workers. Like, everybody ain't meant to be no owner, bro. Everybody not meant to be no entrepreneur. Some people is meant to be laborers, bro. They gonna go to work for 40 years, and they gonna put that work in. While you got some people that's meant to do it a different way, but it all works together. But I really side with the cats that's trying to push the envelope to open up and create better opportunity for others. I'm always going to ride with them people. Right.
And you could always, like, I mean, you're right. Like, some people are just made to be workers or whatever, but you could always strive to be more. Like, just don't settle. That's my thing. Like,
don't
ever
always up and comers, bro. Always
don't
up
ever
and
be in a
comers.
position where you feel like you can't grow or you can't expand. You know what I mean? Like, what you're doing, especially as a creative. Like, you could always grow, and like, I don't know. Like I said, if a label's approaching you, that means you got something to offer. Like, don't just give up the rights to what you put your work into.
Work for,
So, shout out to Joe, man. And also, like, even beyond music, bro, like, even in the culture. Like, I was talking to people in our communities. Like, I was talking to people where I work at City of Refuge. They have a program where they teach homeowners in the community, like, how to properly go about, like, selling their house or transitioning, because it's in an area that's becoming gentrified. So what's happening is these investors are coming to people's houses with suitcases full of cash, like $200,000 full of cash, bro, in a suitcase, opening it up to people saying, yo, we'll give you this if you sell us your house. You know what I mean? So people in this community, it's a poor community, so people are like, they've never seen this much money in their life. They like, so they just giving it up, like, all right, and not knowing, like, okay, now I gotta have somewhere to go, or now, like, I need to invest this money somewhere. Like, people aren't trained that way. So, like, what they're doing at City of Refuge is training people to say, okay, like, if you're gonna sell your house, do it this way. Like, invest your money here. Like, don't just give it up. Know what it's worth. You know what I mean? It's the same concept. At the end of the day, like, it's just people with more money taking advantage of people who don't have it, honestly, or who never seen it. So,
Yeah, Big Sean talked about that on his album. Or there was like a little snippet when he was saying segues, bro.
Good segue, bro.
When they were talking about people are paying athletes millions of dollars, so the owner must know that they're worth billions of dollars. They're settling for pennies on the dollar.
Exactly.
And how people all over the world listen to, like, black entertainers and black music more than they like their own culture's music.
Facts.
And they're getting paid pennies on the dollar.
Facts.
Well, we know who won next week.
That's a fact, bro. I mean, that applies to everything. And then you look at the athletes who are, again, building their own empires. They're not just signing a contract to a team. Like, LeBron don't get most of his money from the NBA. Like, he's definitely getting paid by the NBA, but he's getting money from his endorsements. You know what I mean? He got a media company that he's starting. Like, smart, bro. Like, super smart.
You think about LeBron and Joe, like Joe Budden. They're kind of like similar, because if Bron takes less than what he's worth, then the owners are gonna go to the 12th dude on the bench, be like, yo, since LeBron took less, you need to take less. So it's kind of like they're both important for like Dennis is saying. We're saying creatives because they set the market. So people who are coming up, it's like, all right, you see what Joe and them did. This is something I can work towards. So, like the NBA, their players are together. Yeah, they're doing the same thing. So, like, that J.R. Smith can get what he's worth if LeBron is taking the max. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's important.
That is important, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
You trying to treat a cat like they didn't create that market. Like,
right.
Joe, I mean, we got to give Joe his flowers, bro. Like, he inspired me to start this podcast, in all honesty. Like, I wasn't really a big podcast listener.
It was him and Joe Rogan for me.
Him and Joe Rogan, bro. And Joe Rogan is the number one in the world, I think.
Right.
And
you see how they did it.
Joe Rogan joint, is it pretty good?
It's good, bro.
You got to find the right ones, though.
Yeah.
Because he be having, like, UFO people on, like, talking about UFOs. And so you just got to find the right ones for you. Like, he had Kevin Hart on there. So I mean, he have a lot of people on there.
But people are saying that after Joe Rogan signed to Spotify, he got super censored and super like his show changed. So I don't know how true that is, but I just wonder if that was in his contract. Like again, you're signing a big contract, you're getting this money, but you got to do it on our terms. Like, you know?
Well, I know
Joe ain't had Joe couldn't have had it in his clause.
Never,
he busting at them. He been busting at them for 3 weeks.
Joe been dogging Spotify since he joined Spotify.
Yeah, right.
Bringing their numbers up at the same time, dogging them though.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Joe Budden, man. That was a good little combo. And Carlin talked about Big Sean, man. Why don't we just get into Big Sean?
Man.
On what you believing in. Yeah, man. So Big Sean dropped Detroit 2 on Friday. It's really the only good album that I saw Friday. I don't know if I missed something, but it wasn't nothing else to listen to. But how y'all feel about it? I know y'all listened to it a couple times. I got through it like 2 or 3 times, man. I was extremely happy with what I heard.
That says a lot. If you say you listen to it 2 or 3 times, bro, that was a good album.
21 tracks, yeah.
21, bro, straight through.
Great.
Gosh, it's a good album.
I might be premature on this, but I got it at album of the year for me.
It's up there.
Album of the year for
It's
me.
still
bro.
probably between him and Royce and Nas. I still like that Nas album, but it's up there for sure. That
I
got
this
pockets that I like. I think certain pockets of the joint. Some songs ain't for me, so it's kind of like it is what it is. But
that makes it a complete album,
though. But that's what was crazy. I really loved every song on that joint. I didn't have one skip on there.
It was a.
I could have did without the Erykah Badu joint, the little talking and all that.
I mean that's.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as the music of it, I couldn't skip a song, bro.
Yeah.
There's a few skips on there.
The one skip that I definitely remember was "Harder Than My Demons."
Yeah,
because
I like that joint though.
The I like the beat. I like the production. I think it was who did that beat? Mike Will.
Yeah, it was like Mike Will on there. Yeah, Mike Will.
But anyways,
it's Mike Will.
I like the beat. I like his flow. Together on that track, it wasn't meshing for me. Like it was, I don't know. It was different, but it wasn't trash though. Like I ain't hate it, but I wouldn't go back to it. The standouts for me was
I won't go back to that Respected, that Thug joint. I don't really like that one. I like that Travis Scott. I don't like those two. For me,
like Lithuania?
No, not for me.
I like them both. That Lithuania is buzzing right now too.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like these songs that Travis Scott are on just sound. I know I'm gonna like him because I love Travis. Like Travis is like a cheat code, bro. Like anything you put him on, it's just gonna work. But sometimes the songs that these rappers put him on they almost sound like, how do you put it? Like constructed, like
too polished,
dang, I can't think of the word. It's like when you put this artist and that artist together and say, "Oh, this is gonna be a hit."
template, a template.
like Cardi B and Bruno when they made that song. It's like the song was cool, but it's obviously
it was already structured.
It's obviously structured. Like here you go, this is Cardi B featuring Bruno, #1 hit.
16
no matter
hit.
what
Yeah, I got you.
That's kind of how I felt about this one, but I liked it though. I love Wolves, bro, with Post Malone. I love Post Malone.
That song is crazy, bro.
That's probably my favorite song on there. When I heard that song, like right from the jump, I was raised by the wolves. I'm like, ooh, I like it already.
Yeah.
The beat drop, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I wanted from. From these two. This is what I wanted.
Speaking of beat drops, bro, Hit Boy, oh my
Hit Boy
god,
is out
Hit Boy went off, bro.
Oh my god,
he's on a run right now. He might be producer of the year. It might not even be I think
it might not even. It's not even close for real.
Yeah,
I mean,
it might not be close.
Who running like him right now? Because he's on everything, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at because there's some cuts earlier, but right now Hit Boy is killing.
Right now, Hit Boy, he ran the summer for sure.
Yeah,
I don't even know if it's.
And he gonna run in the fall too. He got some.
Is
he
him
got some stuff coming.
Who is Benny?
Him and Benny.
Is that Hit Boy?
He dropping with Hit Boy.
Oh yeah. He got this year in the bag.
That's this month.
The only person I think that might be is the dude who produced Division, because he produced the whole joint, and that joint was kind of, solid for me.
Yeah.
But
That was a
Hit Boy
great
is
album.
on everything, bro.
Right.
Like he just did a Nas project, bro.
Yeah, Nas, then you got Sean, and then you going to Benny.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I get that. I just
Bruh,
think
Hit
the
Boy-
production is.
Who was it that produced what's his name? Yeah, so who recorded that? I mean, who produced the Joel Ortiz and Crooked?
that was Heatmakers, I think. Right?
Heatmakers did that one, right?
Yeah.
Some of
Okay.
them, not the whole.
Some
thing.
of them, yeah. It's a few of them on
Yeah.
here.
Heatmakers.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Heatmaker joints.
Yeah, let's say Heatmakers did like two or three of them on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But man, I was listening to this Sean album, like, yo, this is the type of album I expect to hear from a top tier artist, bro.
Right.
You could tell he selected his production carefully. Like, you could tell he thought out his content. You could tell he took his time in writing. He got the right features. Like, it's an all around album, bro. From an elite artist, this is the quality album I expect from an elite artist, bro. And I'll leave it at that, cause y'all know who I'm talking about.
Sean put his time into this.
Sean didn't let us
bro.
down, bro. This is the type of album. I mean, for the caliber artist he is, bro, this is the type of stuff that I would expect, bro. Like, y'all always say I got high expectations. This album did not let my expectations down, bro. Like, in any type of way.
Yeah.
I like the sequencing, how he gave Hit Boy his pockets. Like, he gave Hit Boy like 3, and then he went to another producer. Like, he kind of kept even in his beat selection, he kept that a theme as well. So for me,
bro.
that gives him like some points there too, because he's thinking that through too.
Everything about this album was well thought out, bro. From the first couple of tracks to the middle tracks to the end, like the sequencing to the content is just like, I don't know, bro. To me, it was just a great album. Like, just really good.
What's your
album of the
standout
year,
though?
Dennis, you might be right.
I think 80
All around.
I think all around, bro. This
All
got me
around.
right now, bro.
So
we'll
far, it
see.
might be.
We'll see, but
Might be.
it got me right now, bro. Like, and that's from me having Lil Baby as the best album, bro.
This album is 10 times better than Lil Baby album, bro.
It's-
I'm gonna be all the way real.
Yeah.
I'm not, and I wasn't just talking just rap albums.
Yeah, I
though,
know.
bro. I was just talking like album, like Lil Baby album was put together very well for that type of lane.
Yeah.
But this album is like what, just like you said, this is what we look for. Like if Drake put out an album that's trash, like that's not like this, I might be swaying towards
Thank
Drake,
you, bro. That's my point. That's my point. With
Cats is coming with it, bro. It's too.
coming,
I mean,
bro. If you that caliber artist, you got to come with it, and you got the budget for it. Like, that's my thing. Like,
Right.
Drake got a higher budget than anybody else in the rap game, bro. Like, bro, pick better beats. Like, it's just
bro,
simple
you
stuff.
don't gotta
like,
use 40 all the
for
time. Like, go
everything.
get Hit Boy and make some heat, bro.
40 is
get
nice.
Hit Boy.
No, don't get me wrong, but yeah, maybe that's the issue with Drake. Like, maybe he needs to use some different production. Like,
That's what he did on the last joint. He I can't think of the name of it off the top. He used OZ, like one of his.
Scorpion?
No. It was one of his recent singles he dropped.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he it's his dude AZ. I like him. AZ been all over the place. So
yeah, AZ is dope.
Is he the rapper?
OZ is his name. OZ been all over, kind of low key.
Okay.
So he kind of dope to me.
Maybe we getting some. I don't know. We'll see.
we'll see
still
what
waiting on the
happens.
Drake.
What's
Nah,
your
we getting
standout?
we getting lover boy, Jake. So
Wait. Before we get there, what's y'all standout for Sean though? Like before we kill Drake.
Standout songs.
What's your standout songs for this Sean? Tracks. What's your favorite on this one
Definitely
so far?
Wolves. I like Xan the F out, bro. Xan the F out. At first I thought he was saying Xan, but I'm like, no, Xan starts with X.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I love the sound of it, but I can't support him if he's talking
Right.
about Xan and out. But Xan the F out, just talking about like
Right.
not caring about, like, just kind of like not having that negative energy around you. Like, I like this. I like it, and I like the sound of it. Why Would I Stop? It's hard. Deep Reverence, we already talked about that. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good songs.
My
on
favorite
there, bro.
joint on here
I'm
is
not
Guard
gonna
Your
lie.
Heart. That Guard Your Heart was dope. I really like that Guard Your Heart.
Anderson.
It had Anderson .Paak. Yeah.
Oh, Wale
Michael
verse on
Wale.
that joint, bro.
Yeah, Wale was
oh my
going crazy.
God.
yeah.
Wale is, man, he's poetic, bro. He's just so poetic with the words.
He's a great writer, bro.
That
He's an
dude is
underrated
something
writer.
different. Yeah, for sure.
He finds the pockets and the melodies. Like, I don't know. He definitely an underrated writer. Dawn Life was hard. Y'all boy Wayne definitely came with that fire.
Always.
Second best rapper ever, bro. You know who it is.
You know what
He
I'm
said
saying?
second
Like,
best.
like, bro, did you think Wayne was gonna come with something different?
On a Sean track, he had to come with that.
Yeah,
smoke,
you know he's gonna come with the bars.
Yeah.
If Wayne came on like a
Yeah, what if he came in singing and the behind though?
nah, Wayne be killing features though. I'll give it to him. He be killing them.
Hey, I don't know if y'all wanted to jump there this quick, but what y'all think about that cipher though, bro?
I like
The cipher. I liked it too.
That joint was sweet to me, dog. I liked how the beat was changing, like to match cats how they rap. But my man Royce is still,
but I was gonna say,
different, bro.
my main
He's still
takeaway from that
different, bro.
cipher is that Royce is on a higher level
than everybody.
almost anybody in the rap.
Anybody in the world right now.
Than everybody, bro.
He even sounded better than Eminem to me. Like Eminem
Oh,
is
yeah,
good
yeah,
though.
yeah.
But Royce,
Yeah,
bro, he
Eminem's
said,
verse was cold, bro.
dang, what did he say, bro? He had one line. Oh, he said, knowledge is key. What did he say? I unlocked a lot of dollars. Knowledge is key, or something like that. I did it all without a college degree. Like he came in with that, and I'm like,
Right
oh,
off the jump. Yeah.
Royce is on some different stuff, bro. Like he on
Right.
like he on another level. Actually, what's her name? Cash Doll.
Cash, I was just about to say that. Cash Doll kind of went on too. Yeah.
I like Cash Dog, bro.
I like when these like artists who people think can't really rap get a chance to like rap on like ciphers. It's like, oh, they could rap for real. Like some of these younger people kind of came with the fire. When Royce came in, it was just like, oh, he's just
You could tell the
one of
difference.
the best.
You can tell the difference.
Yeah. All right, let me show y'all young folks how to ride this beat.
Yeah, it was unfair. It was unfair. Like, but I'm glad he saved him to the end, because if he was first, I wouldn't have listened to the
I would have
rest.
cut it off after this.
Like,
verse.
I'd have listened to it one time through, and then I would have just listened to Royce from then on. Like.
Right. Yeah, that was definitely fire. I liked it. I like how we got all Detroit on there.
Yeah.
My dog Bodie James on there.
Yeah, Bodie James was holding
My
it
dog
down.
on there.
Yeah.
Hey, I even like T Grizzly verse, bro. T Grizzly verse was solid too, man. He let cats get in their lane and stay there,
bro.
and it produced
T Grizzly
well.
came right in rapping off beat, bro. Like right off the rip, off beat.
Off the rip, right? off the rip, bro.
Came in before the beat even started. Like that sample was the beat was cold too. The clip sample.
Yeah.
That was a hard beat too.
Bro, I like Lucky Me.
Oh, Lucky Me was
yeah.
sweet too, bro. Yeah.
He was talking on that joint.
Bro,
I actually like the first
bro.
beat. Yeah, that first beat to me was like I like
Lucky
that better
Me.
than I like that better than the sweet.
Like,
Yeah.
With low drums, like
Yeah.
it was just I like those type of beats, bro. Like if you could really rap and you just rapping over a beat with like barely any drums and just different sounds and stuff.
You
like,
just spitting.
yeah. That song was hard. I like how he said he was talking about what did he say? The doctor said that he was gonna have a heart problem or something like that.
Yeah.
Then he went to a holistic doctor and they said, yo, just take this magnesium for 2 weeks. And then he went back to the Western medicine doctor and they was like, oh, you good.
That's how I know that Western medicine weak, bro. That whole setup, bro.
Yeah.
That was like a battle rap setup.
Definitely. Yeah, that song
Hey,
was
speaking of battle rap, I got some
hard. Rate the bars.
You got some bars?
well, just some announcements of what's coming up on Summer Madness.
Alright.
D, my dog Geechee going up against Clips. Geechee Gotti going up against Charlie Clips on this joint. I think Geechee gonna get busy.
Hey, that's gonna be a tough one. It depends on what clips come out.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You know, because clips would come out and nobody would be able to mess with clips.
Right.
But he'd come out,
around.
have doing it and get smoked. Let's see. That's gonna be good though. That's gonna be good.
Right. Briz dropped out at a Mook battle.
Oh my god!
So
bro.
we
That's
don't
what
know-
I've been waiting on.
Yeah, because it's funny because they had not. Well, it's a lot of people tying it together. They announced Calico and Averb they on the card too. And the same day, Briz dropped out. So they like, Briz ain't trying to see them hands again or something.
Yeah.
So.
Because they all in the same room.
Yeah, they're in the same room. So the Summer Madness gonna still be dope, I think. I think it's still gonna be dope. And your boy T-Top on there. He battling B-Dot.
My boy Top. Yeah, I can't wait to hear that. Top
it's gonna be...
nice.
Yeah, I think Carlin and Caleb, this is another one I think is gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
Peep it out, man. Shoot me the text. You know, I got the caffeine app, so
right.
I'm definitely with it. We lost Carlin. Here he comes. Mad static selector. You can hear us, Carlin?
Yeah.
Your microphone got super static. Still alive.
Cost me a lot.
Dang.
What's wrong?
Static.
Yeah.
Y'all don't hear it?
Yeah, I hear it bad.
Huh?
Yeah, I hear it bad.
Cost me a lot.
Lucky me.
Hey, yo, I might have to be wrapping this up pretty soon, though.
All right. Let's wrap it up after this. After we get back.
We got some bars coming, though, right?
Yeah. I'll just give y'all one or two.
It's cool.
Right.
I'll just mute your mic until you talk, Carlin.
All right.
So we gonna have to do. Yeah. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We was talking about battle rap. I think that I just said I was gonna tune in to the battle, man. Just make sure y'all shoot me that text. But yeah, man. You say you got bars for us, Mal, right?
Y'all got some bars for y'all.
All right, man. Today, Mal.
All right, so I went back in the day a little bit this last week. I was listening to some old 50 Cent. And I want y'all to tell me on a scale from on our scale, how gangster 50 Cent is. Cause listening to these lyrics, you gotta be in a different mindset to say what I heard this man say, man. He said, "If you love me, tell me you love me. Don't stare at me, man. I hate to be in the pen for clapping one of my fans."
Oh my God. If you love me, tell me you love me. Don't stare at me, man.
I hate to be in the pen for clapping one of my fans. Is
one
crazy.
Of his fans must have just been staring at him, and he wasn't having it.
Hey, bro, why was he so aggressive though?
I was listening. I'm like, I gotta see what y'all think. So, I don't know. That just stood out to me on that joint. And
he had to have had a bad experience with a fan, bro.
Right.
So we rating the gangsterness of the bar.
Yeah, how gangster you gotta be to say this, bro? Were you? I don't know.
I mean, on our scale, I would put it at probably Eshawn on a B-level gangster. Because I know 50 definitely done said some harder gangster stuff than that, but I'm gonna give it Eshawn. The Eshawn.
Yeah, I'll go there. I'm gonna be there too. Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, I'm Eshawn with it too.
All right,
Eshawn. All right.
This cat said, "I hate to clap a fan though."
Right. Had me in tears, man.
Where's Eshawn at on here, bro? I'm messing up, man. I think I deleted Eshawn from the sound effects, bro. Slacking on my job. I'll try to piece him in the edit though. You know.
I got you.
Can't do Eshawn like that. What else you got for us, Mount?
I'll do this last one real quick. Cause I know we gotta get out of here. But let's talk about that Friday night cipher. and it was some lyrics that stood out to me on there, and I want to see what my guys think.
All right.
He said, "You got shine, you got hit, you got grizz, cash doll, paint you red, throw you in the water, they gonna think you a lobster."
T Grizzly. Wait, bro. There had to be some.
bro.
Yeah, the way you said it and the way I heard it. Because when I heard it on the track, I'm like, oh, that was a decent bar. But the way you just said it sounded really trash, bro.
That's how, when I heard it, I'm like, yo, that's kind of, he said, "You got shine, you got hit, you got grizz, cash doll, paint you red, throw you in the water, they gonna think you a lobster."
I gotta go trash juice.
Hey, bro.
Because
hold on,
I know you ain't doing it justice, Mouth.
No, that's how he did it. No, that's how he did it.
No, I
At
heard
the end,
the track, Mouth. It flowed better than that. Like, that didn't even rhyme. He rhymed lobster with something.
He was just sounding like Blueface.
No, bro. He said he ain't rhyme with lobster with nothing, bro. Because before he said, "Big brother fresher than you. You know, F you and your stylist. Paid 90 for my grill, then lost it. That's why I ain't smiling." Then he said, "You got hit, you got shine, you got hit, you got grizz, cash doll, pink you red, throw you in the water, they gonna think you're a lobster." That's what he said, bro.
No, Mouth.
Bro,
I
that
promise you,
sounded so
Nah,
silly.
bro. He said it in a way that lobster rhyme was something, bro. He didn't just say lobster not rhyme with a single word, bro. I'm giving
When y'all done, listen to the track again. Y'all going here.
I'm giving it trash juice, man. Where y'all at?
Is that the D?
Yeah,
Is that a D? Yeah, I'm at a D with that. Cause that sound nuts, bro.
I'm trash juice with it too.
Trash juice, yeah.
That's trash juice.
Oh, y'all forgot we doing
You know how to do trash juice with the blues and claps together. Some people might like that bar, though. When I heard it, I swear when I heard that bar in the song, I'm like, oh, that was decent. Like, it wasn't like great, but I'm like, it sounded cool. But the way you just said it sounded really bad.
It's hilarious.
Listen, when y'all see it,
you got that don't sound like Blueface, bro.
Right.
It didn't sound that bad.
Well, that's how I heard it. When I heard that's Big Dookie. But I'm like, let me get to and then Cash Dog came in. I'm like, Cash Dog killing it. But that bar stood out to me. I wanted to see what y'all thought, though.
All right. What else you got?
All right, I got
Hit
one
us with
more.
some fire.
I got my. Well, I'm gonna see if y'all can guess this one. Where he at? All right, he said, "God got a plan. Stand up and act like a man. Don't play with that girl. Don't throw your hat in the ring if you'll never put a ring on her hand. You go and cleave. Only death making us leave. And when the grass isn't greener, I get water and seeds."
Okay.
That was a lot, bro.
Yeah.
I
I was trying to just get y'all like how he wrote it, but the last two was, he said, "We go and cleave, only death making us leave, and when the grass isn't greener, I get water and seeds."
Go and cleave, only death making us leave. When the grass get greener.
And when the grass isn't greener, I get water and seed.
I'm a little confused about the whole scheme, but
Well, it's KB off that Little Boy.
okay.
And he was talking about like, if being a man, if you're gonna like court somebody, you should have the idea of being married, working towards marriage. But he also, when he started talking about we go and cleave, that's in the Bible, you cleave to your wife. Mm-hmm. Only death making us leave. You got that commitment to your wife until death take you away. Word. And then a lot of people think marriage is like easy, but he said, well, when the grass isn't greener, he don't leave. He just get the water and seed it. He work on his marriage. Okay. To me, it was a pretty decent bar. You know what I'm saying? Like within the song, like if you listen to the song, he's like, he's actually saying something there. So
I know KB. I know he probably flowed that joint.
Yeah, his flow, like when you hear it on the beat. Yeah.
But, I don't know. I'll let you go first. I'll let one of y'all go first. What y'all think?
I'm gonna go Snoop.
Snoop
D-O-double.
Where you at, Beta?
Man, I'm between two worlds, but I'm gonna go Snoop.
Yeah, I was gonna go Snoop too, man. I think it's a Snoop bar.
Right.
It ain't trash, but it
ain't trash.
It's a bar.
It's like yeah.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance. So back on up.
I know we big on content, so when he said it, it was like it wasn't like a punchline or anything, but he was actually talking.
I love the content. But,
definitely.
We rating the bars. We gotta keep it all the way a bean. Keep it all the way $1.50. You feel me?
Now when y'all get done, go listen to that T Grizzly. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about.
Hey, I'm definitely going to
already heard it like 2 or 3 times, bro.
I need to hear it again. You said it's right before Cash Dog come in?
It's the first verse.
It's the first verse.
That's the end of this
I'm
verse.
saying that it's the end of the verse?
That bar is the last bar.
Alright.
I remember, but I just don't remember it sounding like that.
Hey, Mark said it one more time.
So he said, I gotta find that, John. He said, you got hit. You got oh dang, I closed the joint. Let me find it.
It's alright, bro.
That's all good. Don't worry about it, bro.
back
That
and
joint sounds silly the way Mark doing it.
All I know is he said, paint you red, throw you in the water, they gonna think you're a lobster. That's what he said. That's what he said.
That is so trash, bro. Oh, man.
Well, fellas, you got anything else you wanna hit on before we roll out?
So I just wanted to hit on, man, it's just the simple fact that even though it's been a quiet week, my wife had sent me a video that was real good to see. Jacob Blake, he was in the hospital talking about what had transpired, but the stuff he was saying was real positive, man. It just felt good to see that he was in good spirits after everything that happened, and I could tell that they're gonna have to do the right thing here, bro. Yeah. Right? It's gonna be impossible not to do the right thing here. But I just feel like even though it was a slow week, man, it's still good that we ain't have another shooting. People still moving in the right direction, and again, man, just vote, man. Like, the elections is coming up, man. It's just very important that we vote, man. Vote locally. Understand the issues that are coming in your communities. Understand that the officials that are trying to be elected, and figure out what's gonna be best and for you. The presidential election is coming up, man, and of course a lot of people got different opinions on who's the best fit, but we just gotta vote, man. Like, don't worry about. I'm not worried about who y'all picking, like, you know what I'm saying, but just make sure that you vote, make it count, and forget what Donald Bush talking about voting twice, man. That's a way to get your vote throughout. Like,
right.
Did y'all hear that?
Nah,
Hear you was talking about that? Yeah, man, my boy Tehran hit me up talking about Donald Trump telling people to just vote twice. Like, nah, bro, we not. What are you talking about, bro? Vote once and make sure your vote is sure, bro. Right. And that's it. That's how we gonna rock out.
Right. You can't vote. I mean, that's not a vote. If you vote twice, it's not a vote. It's like that don't even make sense.
Right. Because you're not making a decision. Like, a
lot of this stuff this cat be saying is so wild, bro. He's wild, but
some of these headlines I've been seeing about Trump, I'm like, he couldn't have said this. Or he couldn't have said that.
Right.
But at the same time, you never know. But man,
yeah, man,
definitely vote.
Yeah, vote, man, and just continue to educate yourselves, man, and try not to let the heaviness of the world affect you and what you got going on personally, man. Because I think a lot of times, and y'all, we always say it, and I know we got to get to it. Talking about mental health, man. I could see how. I can't say that I've been there, but I could see how so much other stuff could play a big part in people's mental health.
Right.
And it sometimes this stuff don't even got nothing to do with us personally, and it's just the weight of the world that affects everybody. So definitely, man, just do what you got to do to be clear headed, man, and find your joy, find your peace, man, because that's the only way people gonna continue to be better for each other is if we can keep that kind of energy.
Right, bro. That's good. Good stuff, man.
That's good.
Check on y'all strong friends, man. Make sure everybody good.
Sure.
I'm on the kick. I'm just having fun on social media. You know, not being so serious. Look on our Facebook. You see my post I did.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
don't take life too serious, man.
Right.
Enjoy life, even with everything going on around us. Still gotta enjoy life.
Exactly.
Live life. Give people their flowers.
Yep.
Yeah.
While they still here.
And you know what, bruh? And you know what, man? Give us y'all listens too, man. Y'all gonna give flowers, man. Give us y'all listens, man. Go follow us on everything we got, man. Twitter, Honest, the #2 God Pod, man. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. You can check us out on Spotify, Anchor, Apple.
Almost
man,
YouTube soon. We're gonna do
YouTube soon, man. We working on finding some different ways to make our technology a little bit better for our listeners, so we can give a little visuals. But man, shout out to all of our listeners, man. Y'all been rocking with us and sticking through it, man. We love y'all, bro.
Sure, man.
Yeah, rate y'all, review, like. Come on, we taking over Joe Budden. He out of here. We taking over.
Help us get that contract.
Definitely.